Orca. Now, Orca is one of the most popular dexes in the Solana ecosystem. In fact, really it's between Radium and Orca right now in terms of the volume that they're doing. It's surprising to me that there was such a significant pullback from Orca. I actually still think there is, like so far this year, but I still think there is room for this to go. I think there is potential for a new all-time high for Orca, but it's going to be based on how Solana gets on this year. So I'm going to get into all of that. Before I do though, guys, if you're new to this channel, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now in the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. They were coins that I thought were going to make a lot of profit, and you can see what they were worth when I recorded and released the videos. If you'd have popped $100 into these coins when I released the vids, obviously these are the prices you would have got. These are what they hit after about 15, 16 months, and these are what your profits would have been. So $100 into each in under a year and a half would have made you over 123 grand. Now, the thing is you don't have a year and a half to sort your portfolios out. We're in a bull cycle right now, and if you're holding cryptos you're really not confident in, it's probably because they're not going to make any money. If that's you, get onto copymycrypto.com. On that site you will see what my members have earned. You can read their testimonials on how they found Copy My Crypto. It is the site I run where I share with my members the cryptos that I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I will tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell and the price I'll do it at. This means my members can copy along exactly, so they make the same profit as I do, except they don't have any work to do at all. Now, on the site, like I said, you'll see what my members have earned. You can see their testimonials. You can see our successes. It's all public record as well. So read through the site, verify it all, and if you like what you see, guys, maybe try it out. Now, Orca. So Orca launched back in 2021, right at the end of the right midway through the bull cycle, really, August, and hit pretty good highs. I mean, its all-time high was $22. $22. Now, in this bull cycle so far, I think it ran up to about $8.50, $9 so far, and then obviously we had a bit of a pullback. Now, Orca itself, very simple, very straightforward. Orca is a DEX on Solana. It's one of the first general purpose AMMs launched on Solana. The idea is that users can simply swap assets, provide liquidity, earn some nice yield. Projects can use Orca as a money Lego to easily integrate swapping, farming, or on-chain data into their dApp, and they aim to provide easy and efficient financial tools for everyone. Now, it's basically like a Uniswap for the Solana ecosystem. Now, when you actually have a look at the current volume around, trading volume in the last 24 hours has not been crazy good. To be fair, you know, Uniswap not even doing $1 billion as of yet, but you know, it depends on when coin market cap start, like the clock and everything. But you know, the highest volume in the last 24 hours was Ethereum version 3 on Uniswap, which did just shy of 600 mil. As you can see, Orca right here, $346 million in volume. Radium was 380. So they're the two sort of competing in the Solana ecosystem. You have a few others that are sort of knocking around with decent volume. Jupiter is another one that everyone should know at this point, but half the volume of Orca. Now, excuse me. And if we just pop it on Solana just to make it a little easier, but there you go. So yeah, nothing really comfortably Radium and Orca top two right now. And here's the thing, right? Trade-wise, obviously, this is a piece of piss. Like, everyone knows how to use, or everyone should know by this point, if you're watching this video, how to use swap features on any sort of DEX. You know, if you need to, you can alter slippage. If you want to swap Solana for Orca, or you want to swap, I don't know, USDC for Orca, very, very simple. Liquidity-wise, It's very easy to add liquidity, but always be aware of the risk you run in adding liquidity. If you're a liquidity provider, you have a risk known as a risk of an impermanent loss. If you are not familiar with what that is, highly recommend you look that up before providing liquidity anywhere. Because if you don't, there's a high likelihood you will lose money, not gain money. Yes, you can see that there's a certain amount of yield for supplying liquidity to some of these things, but your risk of impermanent loss is massive. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Impermanent loss. Now, in terms of... so they have something called Orcanauts, and they have Airtable. So Airtable shows token rewards that have been claimed across Orca. This is Orcanauts. This is their flagship NFT project. So you adopt one to join the elite pod of the most dedicated Orca fans. Me personally, I can't see necessarily a ton of value here, but NFTs sometimes, if you get the right one, they do pop off. There isn't like millions to this. There isn't tons and tons of different things to this. It is very, 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 very straightforward. They obviously have governance, so they have their own forum of proposals, and the proposals, obviously, if you're an Orca holder, you can vote upon. Again, the purpose of this is obviously to try and move the project forward in a way that everyone that uses it enjoys. You know, this whole ground, there's like the groundswell of democracy, for lack of a better term, that everyone's sort of trying to do these days in crypto. It's been happening for donkey's years now, pretty much forever. Really, what's going to drive Orca forward is Solana, fundamentally. Now, is there any recent news? Solana flips Ethereum on key metric as NFT sales jump. Okay, so possibly Orcanauts might do something. Sounds very similar to a cartoon my kid watches. He used to watch, actually. Has not watched that in years. Yeah, so, sorry. Proper weird tangent there. So what is going to drive Orca forward is two things, right? Number one is a listing. It isn't on Binance. Landing on Binance would be a very, very significant thing. We know what happens when a coin lands on Binance. You're looking at a 4 or 5x off the bat. So if Orca immediately lands on Binance, you can see this probably rallying to anywhere from $6 to $10 just off of the Binance listing. That would be hugely significant. The other thing that is going to be of real importance for Orca is going to be just Solana's net growth. Now, Solana really did kick off this year exceptionally well. It had very good gains. It also emerged as the go-to blockchain for meme coins. Last bull cycle, it was PancakeSwap, but like Binance Smart Chain, and obviously everything went through PancakeSwap. This year, Solana has been the go-to place. You've seen a lot of coins that have launched, a lot of meme coins that cracked into the top 100 surprisingly well. Even though they're pointless and crap, doesn't matter. Enough people were trading it, enough people liked it that they did very well. Also, we are in the crypto ETF era right now. We've had a Bitcoin one, we've had an Ethereum one. Solana is going to get an ETF. There's no question about that. It's just when. And that's kind of an interesting question, because actually the results of the election are going to matter here. Because if Trump was to win the general election in America, what we would probably see is a complete restructure of the administration. I imagine Gary Gensler and the SEC would be reorganized and probably be more crypto friendly. So maybe there would be less hurdles that the companies like BlackRock, the companies like Fidelity have to go through to launch ETFs. And all of a sudden we might see, instead of one, just one or two that have happened over the last couple of years, we might see a few. If Kamala Harris is to win, I don't think the administration changes in any way, shape or form. And in all likelihood, not much changes from the crypto space in terms of ETFs anyway. I think it would be very, very hard to get anything through. But Solana will get one. It's just, can Solana get an ETF in 6 months' time, within the next 6 months? Because if it does, there's a huge amount of volume that's going to come, huge amount of money that's going to come to Solana. And then from there, there's probably going to be a renewed excitement in the Solana ecosystem. There'll be a lot more trading of Solana-based cryptos. As a result, Orca's trading volume would fly through the roof, and people would be a lot more interested in Orca once again. Chances of Binance listing would also go through the roof. And I think you would see Orca hitting that $20 mark. Because realistically, again, they're doing, $350 million volume a day when we've had a kind of very light trading day. On a busy trading day, Orca can do $1 billion and has done $1 billion plenty of times. So to hit $20 would give it a market cap of $1 billion. That is not outside the realms of possibility. In fact, that's probably a fair representation of what it should be if they're doing $1 billion worth of volume a day, or even $500 million worth of volume a day. $1 billion market cap would be pretty bloody fair. But the driving forces for the price of Orca this year, beyond the standard bull cycle, the standard excitement of DEXs and trading on DEXs, will be Binance listing, which again should 3, 4, 5 exit really fast. And the other thing will be a Solana ETF. My gut instinct is we don't see another ETF this year unless there's a huge administration change in America. Maybe we see one by sort of Q2 of next year, but that'll be the soonest I would expect. But I do think Orca has a real chance of hitting $20, but it is, again, it's going to hugely depend upon a Binance listing and that Solana ETF. Or just, even if one new meme coin launches on Solana and it renews that excitement in the Solana ecosystem that we've seen for the past year, that might be enough to start really moving the price. But I do think potential is pretty high for Orca. Solana's obviously been a banger this year. But yeah, gut instincts right now is we're not going to see any new ETFs till midway through next year. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Do you think we're going to see another ETF this year? Do you think Orca has a chance to hit a new all-time high? Obviously, if it hit 20, it's not quite a new all-time high. Do you think it's going to get a Binance listing? Where do you stand? Share in the comments down below. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the cryptos you own or confident in the cryptos you own, do something about it today. If you get onto copymycrypto.com, on there you will see what my members have earned. You can read their testimonials where they talk about how they've enjoyed Copy My Crypto. You can also see our successes. Everything on the site is public record. You can verify it all online. On the site, I share every coin I own with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I will tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell and the price I'm going to do it at. This means my members get in and out of cryptos at the same price as me, so they make the same profit without any work at all. And again, if you're holding cryptos that you're not confident in or not happy with, it's time to do something about it, because if you're not confident in them, it's probably because they're not going to make any money. So check out the site, read through it all, verify it all, and if you like what you see, guys, just try it out, and I'll see you there. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.